Hey, my name's Erica, and I just sold my house.
From Westfield to Hamilton Pride, Noblesville, Fishers, we're here by your side. World Title Real Estate, the premier brand, helping clients in any city, any state, any country, across the land. We build champions, they're now forever, stronger together, we're better than ever. Just ask Justak, your future's in hand, become a champion. Are you ready to stand?
Yeah, it was just time. So my kids grew up, and I wanted to travel more and sort of explore where else I might want to go or establish a home, and so it's ready to pass it on.
Where would be your favorite place to go to first?
Probably back to Utah for a little bit.
All right, cool. What's in Utah? What do you love there?
The scenery. I was there for a seasonal job for a little bit and came back to sell my house, and I really liked it there. Maybe back to Europe. I used to travel there a lot for work, and I haven't been in 5 years now, so almost 6.
Due to go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's time.
Very cool. Any specific place in Europe?
I really liked Amsterdam when I went there. Germany was my main spot, so it's really pretty too. Switzerland, but maybe go to some of the new places that I haven't been. We'll see. It's kind of a funny story, actually. So I had my house on the market a year or so ago with a different realtor, and a part of the reason that I took it off the market was just I wasn't ready. It wasn't really any fault of the realtor. But right after that, I started getting phone calls from you, and I actually ended up plugging it in as realtor who keeps calling, don't answer. Anyway, so fast forward to when I was ready, I guess just that persistence and knowing that you were behind the scenes looking for buyers, looking for sellers. So it's actually still plugged in as Jason, realtor who keeps calling. But yeah, that was it. I mean, obviously it worked. And so there was that piece of it. And then just feeling like, I feel like you listened to me and understood my vibe. So that's ultimately how I ended up choosing you over the other people I was interviewing. Good job.
I remember sitting down at your dining room table and just having a conversation, and it was, your energy just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a big energy guy. So I just enjoyed, being able to meet you in that moment and then just understand your needs. And that was a big thing. And hopefully that helped a little bit in that process too.
Yeah.
I want to listen. I want to figure out how to get you to the finish line. And we got you.
We did it pretty quickly too. It was really neat because of the timing in general, because my adult kid had moved back into the house just thinking we would have a little more time. And so she found her place, and they were able to move in September 21st, which was 4 days before the closing or when they wanted to target this. So even that piece of the timing was actually worked out really well and made it seem even more like the right next step. So I think, like you said, a lot of it's energy and timing. And, this time I was ready to sell it, excited to pass it on, whereas before I was still a little hesitant. So it does make a difference, I think, in how they go. It's huge because I put so much energy and life force and creative thought and strategy into the house from when I bought it. Both with finishing the basement, doing cooking classes, and then the garden, right? It's hit or miss. I mean, my yard was natural on purpose by design. So there were dandelions and there were clovers and there was garden spaces. So it was a little bit more of a natural feel in an urban setting. So we kind of knew going into it that, hey, this is going to be perfect for the right buyer. And it seems like that's exactly what we found. People that were asking me about the herbs and for a garden map at closing. I'm like, I should have had it ready, but I could still do it from memory because I'd love to do that. I think just, there were a couple times that I was like, why don't we know this yet? Where's that? And for me, I was sometimes just nervous that maybe something was taking too long or there was an issue. And you were always really good about at least telling me it's fine, everything's fine. So which is what I wanted going into it. I wanted to feel like I could just let the process happen and be energized by it and excited for what's next instead of stressed out. And I feel like from the beginning to today, it's all been fairly seamless, which I can say now because we're closed. But I mean, there were so many times through the process that I was like, I think why is it going so well? Why is it just moving right along, right on schedule? And yet, I mean, we know why, because we were ready to do it. We made a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Got it done. Really, really good. I mean, it is why you were programmed in as Jason, realtor who keeps calling. And I didn't feel that way either. It was like just the right amount of, and I felt like there were times or days I was like, I just need to shut it all off. Can I get back to you in a couple of days? So that was nice too, that there wasn't this high pressure on your side to me. If I was like, you go do your thing with your kids this weekend and I'm going to do my thing and we'll talk Monday.
Yep.
And that was nice because I didn't want to have to feel like it was full throttle, stressful to make this happen. So I really liked the pace. And whenever I would have a question, I felt like your response time was good and great, I guess.
Thank you.
I didn't expect it to be immediate, but it was immediate enough within a couple hours or at the most, it seemed like. I guess just how quickly we got it done. That was exciting. I appreciate the communication or the handoff between you and Kelly. And I didn't have to, didn't need to interact with her much, or I didn't get to meet her, but I think it's cool that you were very clear about how that handoff works. That was exciting. And then of course the belt. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a picture as like a wrestler here? Yes, because you keep calling. No, I mean, I guess, because I find, I've shared a little of my story with you and background and where I'm at, the whole construct of money and taxes and all of it. I feel like you know what you're doing and you plugged into all that, and you apparently love dealing with this because you do it full time. And so that's why I would do it again, because I don't love dealing with it. And, for the first time, I've had a lot of professional situations where I've hired accountants or lawyers, and I've just been like, why are you getting paid so much money? Whereas with you, I felt like there was this professionalism, or there was, I'll take care of it, and you did. And I felt like I could trust that. So I'll definitely do it again if I ever choose to play again. I mean, again, it'd just be the persistence, the consistency of making calls and doing that. Personality-wise, pretty easy to work with. I felt comfortable being a straight shooter with you. I felt comfortable challenging you when I didn't agree, or not even agree. I mean, that sounds even aggressive. I don't feel like it was ever that way, but whereas not everybody, is like that. Some people don't like the direct, straight, absolutely not, or, whatever. And I felt personality-wise that worked well together. Why else would I recommend? I mean, obviously we got it done. So at the end of the day, in this realm, we can have all the feely we want, but if the house sits on the market for 6 months, but you also weren't or at least not in my experience, there wasn't this cutthroat, sharky feel about the whole thing. Let's do it. Yes. You asked for a longer answer. So if you're looking to buy or sell a house, I recommend that you just ask Justak.
Yay! You're the best.
I already know who he is, I'm just saying. Just ask Justak. Just ask Justak. You should just ask Justak. Just ask Justak. You should just ask